Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Walter steel spring drop bracket leaf support, sold as a pair. When you buy one, you're buying a pair of these. And these are table apron compatible leaf supports. Okay, there is a link below this video to a document called Instructions and Cut Sheet. Before we get to it, a pair of them, 6 inches the size. There are other sizes, we'll check that in a moment. Used with a table apron. There are designs of leaves that do not incorporate a table apron. There's a different style for that. It has a bracket is what it does. Made of steel in a yellow gold zinc plated finish. This would be called zinc dichromate, and it does make it look like it's gold type color, but it is made of steel. The dichromate is just a corrosion resistant covering, which would be necessary for something made of steel. Installation screws not included. Be mindful of that. I would think you're going to be looking at some sort of a flathead number 8, maybe a number 6 screw. Don't quote me, but you can quote me on the size of the hole that's in there. The ID of the hole for the screw, 0.207 inside diameter. Spring also holds leaf in the dropped position. You're going to have relatively positive locking in the closed position, but certainly in the top position where pulling on this handle would be the way to release it, which is called the safe T-ring and is built into the handle. Load capacity varied depending on the width, depth, thickness, and type of material used in the application. Support cannot jackknife accidentally because the leaf is held securely in place by its spring tension, and again sold in pair multiples. Weighs about 0.45 for the pair of them, about 0.45. Now the link to the instructions, let's jump into that really fast. Take a look. So we are dealing with the model with table apron, and you can study the top drawing and the bottom drawing to determine, or to be able to make clear to you, what is the difference between with and without. Where I sell these leaf supports is mostly in residential applications. I don't know that I would use these in a heavy application restaurant type scenario. I might elect not to use this product in that application since there's no weight rating. There are drop leaf supports that are weight rated that we can assist you with. Okay, I would probably use this in a bit more of a residential type setting, something low volume where you don't expect to have a substantial amount of volume or potential for extreme use involved. As you can see from the table apron drawing of the installation instructions, you've got 6-inch, 8-inch, 10-inch, and 12-inch. And that's going to be important so that you can elect, or I should say choose, the proper unit. And that's going to be based on the dimensions of what you're working with. So you're going to want to measure your A dimension. You're going to want to determine your B dimension. And you're going to want to choose the proper pair of drop leaf supports accordingly. Okay? Your B dimension, your A dimension, 1.5 inch, 2 inch, 2.5 inch on your B dimension. Your A dimension is therefore determined based on that. So be mindful of what you're dealing with in that regard. Installation, of course, is simple and straightforward at that point. Once you have your dimensions known, you'll simply install them accordingly. They kind of show the unit with the D handle a little bit closer to the end. That would probably be because this is just the 6-inch version, and based on how you're going to install these, you can't flip this all the way back, so this must be the table leaf portion here, and then this must be the apron portion here because of how far you can and cannot rotate those. Forgive me. You can certainly see the apron version that has that very large triangular shaped mounting bracket. Pretty uncommon for us to sell those, I have to admit, 99 out of 100 times it's going to be the table apron version. There's then a link to the document called Cut Sheet, which is handy because it will allow you to review just a different overview of what you're dealing with. Another call out to other drop leaf supports that are weight capacity rated are there. And I would certainly look to those when you're dealing with an application that you really must know what weight you're dealing with, because you can, if you're sitting at a restaurant table, you can put a lot of force on the apron itself if you're going from a 4-person capacity table to a 6 capacity table, turning rectangular into round. You might want to be mindful of that. Some simple dimensional properties of the unit. The overall length with the mounting tabs on this 6-inch looks like it's right at about 8 3/8 of an inch. Okay, from rivet to rivet is going to be where you're coming into the 6-inch dimension, and indeed it's about 6 1/4 from rivet to rivet. Okay, and again you've got your safety ring pull there. That if I were to pull that, it will make these two pieces collapse. Okay. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page in our website where you can review all of the Walter of Wabash products that we sell. Not a whole lot of different products, but they do make the table slides as well and have been making those for several decades. Center to center on your mounting points, about 1 1/8 as well. Any questions on the Walter of Wabash 6-inch TPDL10601 steel spring leaf supports, or any other Walters of Wabash product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you very much.